Music definitely was not my first love. Skateboarding was my first love, and to me, it was just a natural progression to go from skateboarding to music because they're both street, especially hip-hop music is from the streets. When it comes to music, I don't necessarily think there's like a style or anything like that that you could really say that I specifically do. I mean, obviously everything I do is hip-hop oriented or hip-hop music, but I mean, with the way things are nowadays and the digital age and everything, it's kind of like, how could you not progress? How could you not want to try new things? I call my album NU3TRON because what else would I call it? I mean, really in the end of the day, the album reflects so much of who I am that I couldn't really name it anything else except for NU3TRON. You know, with all the people that I was working with, it only made sense for it to come out on Technicali Sound. And from that, really is where the feature work and all that stuff stemmed from. Was more like on some family stuff. It wasn't like I was hollering at people on the internet. In result of this record coming out, it's really put me in the most amazing position that I've ever been in my career, because actually pushing a record and getting out there and going to states all across the country and getting your music all around the world, the stuff that I went through this year, it all was compiled and put together to reflect this album of my life, and who I really, really am is what I really try to do with this record. There's so many MCs out there just trying to be the best and chop people's heads off, which I love to do also. I love hip-hop music, and that's why I do what I do, because I love hip-hop music, not for any other reason besides the fact that I have to heal myself and occupy my time in some way, and why not with something I love so much. Now, with the album being out, it's like I've worked with all these amazing people now, and I've been in the studio with the best, and I've been on stage and graced the stage with the greatest names in hip-hop and people I grew up idolizing, you know, never imagining that I would be doing the things that I do now. And it's more like, it's just a natural thing. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, you got to deal with Technicali Sound and then we went and made a record. It was more like, I was just making music, and the music that I was making, you know, with all the people that I was working with, it only made sense. I put so much emotions in this, and songs about my father, you know, and how he taught me how to work hard and grind and smash, and songs about friends hanging themselves and passing away. But I mean, it's so much more than just a silly rap name. It's physics, it's science, it's knowledge, it's everything. This is what I was born to do, not just a dream. It's a reality now.
Say rock that shit! Rock that shit! Say DJ! DJ! Rock that shit! Rock that shit!
When it all started, it was two turntables.